Extra Medium Show.
And welcome back. It's the Extra Medium Show. I am Corey.
I'm Alex.
And Shaman's back on the Google machine.
Shaman's back.
And believe it or not, we have day jobs. It sucks.
Unfortunately.
You can tell because we are poor. And we all happen to kind of at least work in an office setting, right?
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
All of us.
Some more conventional than others, right?
Yeah.
I picture where you work as like Wolf of Wall Street.
It kind of has that vibe.
Just not
At times.
just minus the cocaine. Or TBD.
Wow. No, it's I'm lucky enough to work in an office where we get to wear basically very casual attire.
Same.
So,
Luckies.
like basically what I'm wearing right now is what I would wear to work.
I mean, I'm a little more that's
Yeah.
a hat to work seems crazy.
Every day, baby.
Seems crazy to me.
Every day. But it's cool. It definitely is on the sales side. A lot more bro-y. You know what I mean? But it's
Jerry
fun.
Maguire.
Yeah, they have actually started hiring a lot more women because there was a lot of guys, a lot of bros. So we'll see how
So
it
they got
goes.
rid of affirmative action, right?
Was it? I don't know what that is.
It's pretty much like hiring or accepting people just based off of one criteria.
Oh,
To like, never mind. We're not gonna get into that.
it's gonna be a lawsuit in the near future.
Shaman, you dress up for work?
Not like not a suit or tie kind of thing, but I do have to wear like a business casual kind of attire, like
Polo.
polo, at least jeans. Guys are
I mean,
guys are more limited than females in the office.
same.
So
I considered wearing a skirt, a long skirt.
A lot of people wear flip flops in my office.
That is
They just have the dogs
I'm
out
not cool
all
with
day.
that at
There was
all.
actually a guy today who took his shoes off and he was walking around in his socks.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah,
cool
a
with
little
that.
too homey for me.
Yeah.
I wear shoes to the office.
Nobody checked him.
No, it's the norm, man.
yeah, see that's
Sounds like you work with a bunch of hippies.
Well, you know.
I have to
crazy.
wear like nice like shoes. I can't wear like just regular tennis shoes.
Oh no, I wear tennis shoes. If you're not customer facing,
Yeah, if you're not interacting with customers on a daily basis, I don't see like
Like if
certain things.
if I have a meeting, I definitely dress nicer, but that usually is a polo and golf pants.
that's you dressing nice.
But there's been times where I've worn button-down shirts, but there's not really a need.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like office like potlucks and stuff?
So I used to never think twice about them until someone, and it might have been you, told me they're like, we don't know what the person's house is like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know how that food is being made.
Yep.
And then I had like a revelation. I was like, oh.
If they look like a dirt ball,
Yeah, if their cubicle is messy,
Yeah.
just
Oh.
imagine what their
Sometimes my cubicle gets messy. I have like, I get boxes from customers and stuff, and I just leave them on my desk, and sometimes it gets a little.
so you consider
messy.
yourself a messy person,
I don't want to say I'm messy, but I'm not the most organized for sure.
but you would eat your food.
Yeah.
So someone would have to be pretty egregious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some people on the complete opposite of that too, where their cubicle is very nice, tidy, and at home completely different.
personality.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Till you get
I usually just take the chance. I usually don't steer away from anything.
all in crab dip, baby.
Nah.
Been sitting in the car.
I don't know about that, but there's been a couple times where we've had some swing and misses
Yeah.
in potlucks, but you just kind of power through it. Now, what's worse? All right. So what's worse food wise for you? Someone bringing in something really gross for a potluck,
Okay.
or microwaving their leftover salmon from the night before?
Bad potluck, because then like you're forcing that on to somebody.
Yeah, but if let's say that person like in our case, we have like a little kitchenette that's 10 feet away from where I sit, where all the sales team sits.
You
So
gotta
if someone,
smell it.
I will
Yeah.
dismiss myself and leave for 30 minutes.
Most
Sometimes.
likely, it's gonna linger.
I'm going to be
So
honest.
I'm
there's-
100% with
Are you-
him.
it's probably you.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not. I DoorDash every day. I'm terrible at it.
That's
it's
crazy.
Really, it's really bad.
I've worked at the same
It's
place
really
for the
fucking
last
bad.
3.5 years, and I've maybe ordered lunch once.
Oh yeah. No, we even have a cafe in the bottom floor of our building. And I still DoorDash.
Yeah, we have a cafeteria where I work.
I mean, we go out every now and then, but that's normally when like upper management buys lunch.
We have a lot of people that shop at Trader Joe's.
it sounds like
and
it.
their favorite foods are curries,
Mm.
which are very fragrant, especially in microwavable meal form.
Yeah.
So you definitely can tell when someone's having a vegan curry
Yeah, that sucks.
chicken thing. Here's another thing that I don't like, and I'm not commenting on like people who are vegan. If you want to be vegan, whatever.
It sounds
That's fine.
like you're about to.
No. It's when they're like, this is vegan chicken. It's not. Like, you can't call it vegan chicken.
Sure, you can.
No, you can't.
Because chicken is
Chicken is chicken.
Yeah, it's defined in what it is.
It's maybe chicken flavored cauliflower.
but it's not.
It's
chicken.
not vegan chicken.
I agree with him on
vegan
that.
beef, that's an oxymoron.
I disagree. I think I disagree. I'm trying to think of another example. Maybe I'll have to come back to it. I'm not bright enough.
Like I can maybe see like vegan sausage because that's what that's what it's called, that thing. But vegan beef is an animal. Beef is an animal.
Beef is not an animal. Beef is product of an animal.
No, I disagree.
Is egg an animal?
It's not vegan eggs. It's I don't know what you would call it, but it's not an egg. Maybe I'm not in the norm with
What
this.
about almond milk?
It's almond milk,
It's not milk,
but it's not vegan milk.
but it's not milk.
But it's not vegan milk. It's not labeled as vegan milk.
But the word you're stuck on the word vegan?
Yeah, because the vegan is saying that it's not chicken, but then you go ahead and call it chicken.
It's an oxymoron.
Almond milk is not milk, but you're calling it milk. I think okay.
it's
Let the
different.
comments roll in. Everybody's going to agree with me. We'll see. It's fine.
I think it's different.
I think it's the exact same thing, but you're stuck on like you have a deep rooted hatred for
it's
veganism
not-
What would you define milk as, though? Something that comes from a cow?
from an animal, not
Okay.
just a cow. Other animals produce
Coconut
milk.
milk.
Yeah.
Other animals
You
produce
can have milk from multiple different sources. You can't have chicken from something that's not a chicken.
It's not the same thing.
I can see both your points,
But
I'm leaning more towards Alex.
the A-Train, baby!
Impossible Burger. What about that?
I mean, I'm not.
That's
all
a
for
burger,
that.
though. That's a combination of different shit.
No.
So
Now, if you're
listen,
saying vegan-
a burger is the same situation as sausage, and those are both completely different than beef.
I mean, I just bring it back to milk every time. And we're not gonna. It's an endless.
At
loop.
least this is a fight that I'm not the one who's like
It's just
on
an
either
endless
side.
loop. We're never gonna resolve this. Let's agree to disagree,
I guess that's okay.
and we'll fight after this. What? So what happens if you don't dress? Do you get like reprimanded if you were to wear tennis shoes to work? Has
To be
anybody
honest,
ever dared to
I mean, I've seen people
stare in the face of the establishment and say, "Comfort matters"?
I've seen a lot of people, especially like IT people, that don't follow dress code because they don't work with a lot of the upper management.
Yeah,
But
people are weird, man.
I don't think so.
I've seen people get told that they can't wear something at work. So
They did it in front of you?
yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, everyone knew that she shouldn't have been wearing it.
What was she wearing?
It was a temp.
You're not on camera. Nobody knows
Okay.
who you are.
It was a temp, and she was wearing like hooker boots, like the what do you call it?
He acts like he's gonna dance around it, and then he just
No,
comes out
what do
and
you
says
call them?
hooker
Like
boots.
the stockings, but like they're like fishnets,
Oh.
And like
Knee-high
a mini
boots?
skirt, and she was looking a little non-professional, in my opinion.
Gotta make them sales somehow.
But did it work?
I mean, she was in the same department as me, so I don't know why she was wearing anything.
I mean, for her, did it work? Is what I'm asking.
Did
she
she
was
pull it
rocking
off?
it. She was rocking it.
So you should have stepped in.
Someone's just jealous.
Yeah. I had a stricter dress code when I worked at a grocery store than when I have worked at an office.
I believe that. Grocery stores are crazy.
I got in trouble for the color of my undershirt.
Well, that's a little absurd,
Rival
but
gang.
well, that goes
Rocking
back to
that
the
Acme
whole
shit.
customer face to face. So
That's true.
I
You
used
are
to have a
customer
job
based.
where I couldn't have a beard. Not in food. Like, I understand, like, if you work in a restaurant
Yeah.
or, like, a hospital. Nope. I was selling beer.
that's a little absurd.
It was terrible. I looked like a predator because I had the mustache. I wasn't fully clean.
It made business real hard for him. The
I
predator
had to
business,
reroute
I mean.
around the schools. I looked like Paul Blart, to be honest with you.
Looked like Paul Blart.
What?
I'm just kidding. You took shots at me a couple episodes ago. I just
Hey.
felt
Hey.
like I had to shoot back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So what? Let's get back to the topic at hand. When you think of workplace movies, which one do you think reminds you of your place that you've seen?
That's tough.
It is tough.
Can I say mine?
Yeah.
Probably Office Space.
Everybody's miserable.
Pretty much. Not the like incompetency of the managers and stuff, because I have great managers. It's just
Shaven had to put that disclaimer.
Right.
in.
yes. No, I do have great managers. I'll say that they're probably the best managers I've ever had.
Shout out Cheryl.
But it's just like everybody kind of just locked in their own little spot, and they don't venture out a lot. You know,
Hermits. You work
Yeah.
with hermits.
and then it's like, I mean, a bunch of great people I work with, but like no one mingles, and they're kind of just like afraid to go mingle.
So none of them are salesmen.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, I'm the most like, I'll get up, I'll go over to somebody and talk to them for like a few
Shaman's
minutes.
the most social-
Exactly. That's a little shocking.
Damn.
That's a scary place to work. It's like someone could snap at any minute.
So our office has like two different wings, and then the one wing is the sales wing, the other is the support side, and we all took personality tests.
What?
Yeah.
That seems
You guys-
hostile.
No. Well, and all the people on the sales side have like, what's a type A personality? Is that where you're like outgoing?
I don't know.
Basically,
I'm not a
all the people on the
scientist.
sales side were outgoing, or extroverts, and all the people on the support side were introverts. And it kind of proved the point right there that
You were an extrovert?
Mhm.
It's interesting.
No,
work
type B.
Alex is a completely different Alex than
So you faked it.
Type A is like workaholics and competitiveness, and type B is,
All right. Well, it's not those types then. It's extrovert, introvert kind of. But it's just crazy. Like different personalities excel at different roles.
Well, of course.
You know, like I don't know.
I will say I don't know the movie, but we have a lot of parties.
We have a lot of parties.
Work
too.
can get expensive.
Yeah, you're like the office then. Like
Yeah.
birthday parties, lunch parties.
That's how my old department used
I
to be.
suppose, yeah. The office then.
We would have like a party every week and just have like we would bring in like a griddle and cook at work in like the office and do like tacos and shit.
Like in the office.
In the office, cook just straight up.
We had walking tacos.
That seems
one day.
kind of.
We made like, we had a breakfast thing, like pancakes, sausage, bacon going.
I'm gonna report
Like
you
in
to the
like a
health inspector.
cafeteria.
No, like in an office.
Like they're rolling by your desk with
Yeah.
a griddle. That's
Yep.
crazy.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
There's gonna
'cause
be residue.
Yeah, it's gonna feel sticky.
Yeah.
Like feel greasy.
It's like going into a room after two people just banged.
There's
Like you can tell.
the air's heavy.
Yeah, it's like melancholy
Sausage
feeling.
air. Yeah,
It's like I sense.
it just kind of like
disturbance.
sits on
Lingers.
your skin.
Yeah, it's humid
Yeah.
in the middle of winter. We have a lot of parties too.
You pro or con or pro or nay workplace parties
Pro.
during the day?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. If I'm not getting paid,
God damn, I
I'm
look
not
forward to
coming.
them.
So you don't go to happy hours?
I'll do that.
I'll
too.
swing by, but I'm not staying for like 2 hours.
Well, I mean,
It's all about the vibe. The vibe's good. If I'm sitting next to someone nice,
if you're sitting with someone,
you know.
let that sit. I don't know what that means. but
We're in a position where we have, if it's almost like doctor's offices where pharmaceutical salespeople will come in and they give you a whole bunch of shit.
but it's not that.
It's not that, but it's similar to
Okay.
that where we get treated very nicely for our time.
I
by
don't get
other
that.
people. Yeah,
Interesting.
it's pretty cool. But I I don't mind the parties. I luckily have good management too. I think that's what makes or breaks it. Like if you have a good boss.
Yeah, I'll 100% agree with that.
Not like Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Have you seen
a
that?
bad
Yeah.
boss will get rid of like
Steak.
the whole drive.
Right. Would you do like a horrible bosses type thing?
No, I don't know.
Because that's like
You'd
murder
have to
in the
be
first
paying.
degree.
Like, I feel like people that stick around for that have no choice. Like, they're in too deep to quit. You got a family, something. Going
What's the
on.
worst way you ever quit a job?
Just regular, I think.
I have a couple.
I think I
You
just.
made your wife.
Yeah, one time I worked at a place for one day, and it was a sales position, and I hated it because you had to read a script,
Okay.
and
It's like telemarketing.
no, it was I don't know what it was.
What?
Nothing. I didn't like it, so I didn't want to go back the next day, and I didn't want to quit because I'm an awkward person.
The extrovert that you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, Dana, my wife, on your way to work, can you drop off this binder for me and let them know that I'm not coming in today? And she did.
Wow.
And I quit. And, you know,
They didn't call you or anything.
nope. They didn't pay me for that day I worked.
Of course. I mean,
Technically, I was entitled to. But
yeah, but
What
you're
are
not
you-
gonna quit. You're not gonna go
what are-
demand
what are you gonna
money.
do?
I would love
What are
to see you
gonna do?
going and demand money.
Have you been fired?
Yeah. Rather. I don't think legally I can talk about it. No. Yeah. Just once, I think.
I haven't been fired yet.
Got fired. It's kind of my fault.
I
kinda.
quit before I got fired, so technically I've never got.
That's like a politician move. Like a.
Well, no, okay, so
But it's a no severance move.
yeah, the way it happened is
sex scandal.
no, this company, the management was outsourced to other company, and when they got hired in as management, they wanted a whole bunch of new employees,
Okay.
right? Because everybody there had been there for like 10 years.
Yeah, they're
except
making too
me.
much money. We can do this
Right?
cheaper.
Exactly. Well, they were firing people left and right. And I was like, well, I'm going to get something. They're going to find something. Well, I had ended up getting injured and taking a couple of days off, turned in my FMLA paperwork, and they conveniently lost it. And they tried to fire me on that. And I explained to the top brass that I had
top
turned it
brass.
in and they had lost it. And then they were like, well, okay, just wait and we'll find it. And like, so for the rest of the day, I'm just thinking that if they're going to fire me, why the fuck am I here? So I just walked back to the office, handed in my stuff, and like, I quit and just walked out. So,
But they said they were going to look for the paperwork.
yeah.
You
But
probably
it-
lost out on some money right there.
I mean, it actually worked out because then I didn't have to pay them back the tuition reimbursement because it just started the pay period. And so they got all of like $20.
I don't understand what that means, but
They would have took my last paycheck anyways to cover the reimbursement.
gotcha.
So since it was the beginning of the pay period, they
Gotcha.
only got $20.
Yeah. Is there a movie like workplace that you wouldn't want to work at that you can think of? Anchorman. That seems fun though. That's a little different.
Have you ever seen The Proposal
No.
with Ryan Reynolds and
Yeah, but that's not really in the office though.
yeah, I mean,
right?
but that kind of office setting would suck. Like everybody's afraid of the boss,
Yeah.
Like, nah.
My boss is in my sand volleyball league.
Really? So you see your boss in their bare feet?
I see people in the office in their bare feet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's nothing new. Do you consider Monsters Inc. a workplace movie?
100%. 100%.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they're working throughout the movie.
Yeah. Well, then, like, A Bug's Life and Ants. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Where do you draw the line?
What about Clerks? I mean, that's obviously a workplace movie, but how do you feel about Clerks?
That's not an office movie.
No, it's. I see. I'm drifting more into workplace.
Right.
But Clerks is definitely a. You either love it or you hate it. I think.
I like it. Love it.
Yeah, it's great. Of course.
Yeah. How do you guys have to clock in?
No.
No.
Do you?
Are you honorable with your time?
Yeah.
I am.
You keep track
I
of
am.
You keep track of your time?
Well, I mean,
Nah, I don't.
I do, of course. Astute.
am I setting you guys up?
You're not setting me up. I follow everything to the letter of the law.
Shame it don't.
I mean, I work 8 hours a day at least, so I assume it.
All right.
I'm the first person in and one of the last people to leave, so
Hey, you don't got to prove your case to me.
It's enough about work.
I get my work done. I get my work done.
I think we're entrapped. Like, if feels like entrapment a little bit.
Nah, we're all right. We work hard. We work hard, play hard.
I don't play hard either.
I don't play hard either.
You get hurt.
People who play hard are silly.
Crazy. All right. Moving to the next segment.
Yeah, so let's do this new thing where we did it before. Overrated, underrated, perfectly rated. I want to get your guys' opinions and see if we match. Okay?
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Number 1.
Overrated, underrated, properly rated.
Number 1. Brad Pitt.
Overrated.
Wow.
I said it.
Do you
Sorry,
have a
Brad.
reasoning why?
If you listen, I would love.
I think he's rated pretty fairly.
I think he's underrated as an actor. I think he does more quality acting than people make him out to be. I think they think of him more of as like a heartthrob versus quality actor.
I get that. I just can't think of a Brad Pitt performance that moves me off the top of my head.
I could think of 3.
What, Moneyball?
Yeah, Moneyball. What's the one? Fuck. I just
Say.
lost it.
Say.
Can't
It
remember
is what
the
it
name.
is. It is what it is.
All right. Number
Name
2.
one. You said underrated.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. It's a good one.
Okay.
Moneyball's really good.
All right.
World War Z's an entertaining movie. I don't know.
That's
if
one I
he's-
was thinking.
Yeah, but it's not range. Go ahead.
Number 2. Burger King.
Underrated.
Underrated. As fuck.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Everyone shits on it, and it's just like, one, it's so much cheaper than McDonald's,
Wow, I don't.
I mean, not so much cheaper.
Listen, I know the menus. All right, I just fucking.
but it is cheaper. And then it's like, still, I mean, I'm still gonna
Such
eat
hard
it.
boil.
They've improved their fries. They're okay. They're not the best,
Yeah.
but they're okay. But the flame broil, you can tell. You can taste it.
Yep.
I miss the old Wendy's fries. You remember those?
Ever since Wendy's went
Yellow
to
box fries?
McDonald's is superior.
That's
anyway, but
wrong. Anyways, all right.
moving on.
Okay. Number 3. Myrtle Beach.
Overrated.
Let me tell you. I go to Myrtle Beach quite a few times with the family. I enjoy the vacation because I'm with my family. Myrtle Beach. Sorry if you're from Myrtle Beach, but don't fuck.
I got people in Myrtle Beach.
You got people. You got kin.
I do. Kinfolk.
No, it's just like, okay, so here's my thing too. So last year we went on an all-inclusive trip to
We
Mexico.
did.
Okay. For the price we paid to go on that trip,
Yeah.
I'm paying more than that to go to fucking Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
And that shit doesn't sit right
Yeah,
with
there's
me.
so many more people at Myrtle Beach than there was down there. Like,
People going to Myrtle Beach is like an Ohio thing. Like, it's like there's a lot
That
of
and
people
the
from
Outer Banks.
Ohio that go. Yeah. I guess it's just
Outer Banks
close.
are
I
big.
guess.
I mean, that's what the Wright brothers,
Kitty Hawk.
Kitty Hawk.
I know
All right.
things.
All right, I have one more. Mario.
Super Mario?
Like the original Mario game. I'll say the game.
Properly rated.
Properly.
I guess for the time it's properly rated.
But
I'm
you're
not into those games, so I am biased. So I would
but you
say
haven't played them.
I haven't.
Well,
But I'm
what
not
are we
into them,
talking
so I'm
about?
not going to play them. So, all right.
How do you know if you're into them if you haven't played them?
I mean, I've played and seen enough. If you don't know Mario, then you're uncultured. I'll say that.
Mario is a game that anybody at any skill level can pick up at any point and play and have a good time.
I agree to that statement.
Yeah, I can get that. I could get behind that.
That's why it's great. And everybody knows it's great, and that's why there's billions of dollars surrounding it.
That's true.
And it's properly rated.
All right, let's move on. On to the next.
The usual. The huge. What did you watch? What'd you watch?
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
No, the other guy on the show.
Yeah. Well,
True.
so I am just one episode in, but I think it's called Shiny Happy People. It's a show about the Duggar family on Amazon Prime.
I'm not interested.
All right. I watched it every day before school. It would always be on.
You watched the Duggars?
Yeah, 19 kids and counting, or whatever number it was.
Didn't one of them
I just don't want to support that nonsense.
get arrested for like,
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason. That's part of the reason from the
It's a documentary about him diddling stuff.
Well, it's more so about the church that they belong to and how it's basically a cult.
I believe it.
Well,
Don't come after
you
me.
don't
I
gotta
didn't
not
say
believe
that.
it. It's true.
Are they big enough to come after us? Where are they at?
There's like 20 of them
20 people?
in the church.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe not make them too mad.
Yeah.
It's a big one. But it's one of those. Say it.
No.
Go ahead.
Fuck them.
Oh, dang.
Hey, Shaman.
More explicit than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't have interest in supporting them. I get that you're not supporting them because obviously they're not profiting off this documentary
No,
because they
it's-
wouldn't make it.
it's-
So I kind of
Only
dig that.
so far, only one of the kids is in it, and she's like, I think she might be the only one, and I think she got outcasted a lot for it.
I bet.
One of the kids, a family friend, and then a cousin, and like sister, and it's crazy because those people were on the show. I remember seeing them on the show, like as like guests. Well, I'm sure she didn't not get paid for this. It's on Amazon Prime, which
Prime Video.
Streaming service wise, where do you rank Amazon?
Are we going back to overrated, underrated, properly rated? See, I can't do it.
You can't do it.
It's too much. I
I'd
gotta
say
figure
they're
this out.
underrated because they do have a lot of
Nah,
shows.
it's
I
over
don't
it.
know.
And-
I don't like the interface. Big thing for me. The interface sucks.
Yeah.
For me, Hulu without ads, but it's too expensive.
Hulu.
I don't like
100%.
Hulu's interface. Hulu is a TV show.
They
HBO,
switched theirs.
Peacock. No. Hulu, Netflix, Peacock, HBO, Amazon. Boom. That's a gut. I don't know. I didn't think of
HBO's
that.
number one for me now that they have Discovery shows.
Yeah, I'd go Hulu's
Disney
HBO.
on the bottom.
Really?
Disney's a niche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hulu, HBO, Amazon, Netflix, Disney.
Do you subscribe to that anime subscription thing?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking new.
It's hentai and it's art.
Fuck up.
I got your back.
it's
it's
called-
art.
It's called Crunchyroll.
See,
But
that sounds sexual.
That sounds worse.
Crunchyroll
Yeah.
and kind of racist.
Why?
I don't know.
Is that a sushi?
That's
reference?
what I was thinking.
Is it?
I
Do you
mean-
eat? He doesn't even eat sushi.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever ate sushi?
Yeah. We tried it on the
I
freaking...
don't document your life. I don't know.
And I...
Don't you remember that Tuesday night 7 years ago?
I don't document your life, Shaman. Believe it or not. You want to know what I
He
watched?
keeps a journal. What?
I watched a movie
Yep.
that wasn't good, but it was bad.
Nice. Nice.
It was called Ambulance
Oh, okay. I know what
with
that is.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I saw that.
Okay, Jake Gyllenhaal, shout out to you, played a great role.
He's the only role.
Wale did a pretty good job too,
Yeah.
but he was a small part. But I mean, he wasn't the only role.
No, but
But he
Man.
carried the movie. The plot was just all over the place. And the more I thought about it, the more it sucked and sucked and sucked. But I wanted to watch something explosive on my surround sound. So I thought...
I think I've talked about it before on the podcast, how I wanted your surround sound.
Mhm.
I bought it.
And? I haven't really got feedback.
Real nice. Real nice.
It surprises me at times.
I love the sports thing where it sounds like you're in the crowd. I fucking
I
love
don't
it.
utilize it as much as I should.
Yeah. Well, I have a shared wall too, so I can't crank it up.
Oh, I'll be thumping down here. Whole it looks like Jurassic Park. Glasses just it's crazy.
Can't get up that high.
Shaman, quickly.
Shaman!
What did you watch?
I did the same as you. I watched a bad movie, but The Meg.
With Rainn Wilson.
Is he in the first one?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Shaman don't even know who
I'm
Rainn
pretty
Wilson
sure.
is.
Dwight from The Office.
Okay, yeah.
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 I didn't want to call him Dwight from The Office.
That's who
That's
I thought
disrespectful.
you were talking about, but I'm not like, oh, that's him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was bad. Better than Sharknado.
Yes.
Worse than Deep Blue Sea.
Yes.
All right.
Good. Very good. Yeah, I mean, it was just
It's almost
over
like
the
I
top.
do this.
Like, they try to cram too much into it, you know? And it's like, It was very
They
unbelievable.
weren't sure if they were going to
They
get
made
the
a
Meg
sequel,
too.
though.
Yeah, well, they weren't sure, so they tried to get as much as they
It
could.
had to be decent if they made a sequel. That's
That's
not true.
fucking long,
That's not
right?
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Because
know
it
they
doesn't
made a
have to be
sequel.
good to make money either. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah,
There's a channel on Tubi TV.
Free.
Yeah, and it's called The Asylum.
Okay.
Is it Tubi? What's the other one? Is there another one?
Oh, you're thinking.
Well, there's like Roku TV.
No, it's like
right?
purple.
Yeah.
Voodoo.
So, regardless, there's a channel called The Asylum, and it plays like B-roll movies or B movies, and they're usually
The B movie with Jerry Seinfeld.
No. But they usually like copycat like blockbuster movies, but they're not, and it's really fun to watch because hey, it's a fucking movie, and they should be proud of that, and I respect the crap out of them, but it's a bad movie.
Gotcha.
You know, not winning any awards. But
All right.
anywho,
Well, if you're still here, you're a real one, and you're probably already liked and subscribed. But if not, make sure you hit it because it helps us out a lot. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and now Threads because they make fun of me that I'm the old man. Nobody knew about it. I broke the shit, right?
it's true.
So
I knew about it. I just didn't
we're on
comment
Threads
back.
too. We're everywhere. YouTube, everywhere. Hit us up. Thanks for the support, and as always,
Stay safe.